you earlier to say she's not feeling well?
Just this morning, I received a call, and the person mentioned his name as Inspector Ken, and that he was speaking from the National Police Headquarters. He told me that my sister wasn't fine, and so we should come to check up on her as a family. I got to the National Police Headquarters gate, and I was denied access to her.
Why?
I called the number for several times. The number is here. I checked through mobile money. The name came Kennedy Gengbe or something. We called for several times. There was this.
Yes, welcome to the channel. My name is Don Smart. Yes, for the past few days, Ghanaian youth and the well-meaning Ghanaians are not happy at all. Today marks exactly a week that the Democracy Hub people organized another reoccupied UW House protest, which they tagged Stop Galamsey Now. Now, in case you don't know what Galamsey means or stands for illegal mining. Now, over the past few years since Akufo became president, Galamsey or illegal mining has become worst, and he promised Ghanaians that he would put his presidency on the line to fight Galamsey. Little did we know that he has rather put the lives of Ghanaians on the line, because almost all of our water bodies has been destroyed and he does not care. Reports have it that members of his government are involved in Galamsey. That is why he does not care at all. Now, while at the protest grounds, one lady who was also part of the protesters and was, having a TikTok live showing what was happening at the protest grounds, was arrested by the Ghana police. And sadly and unluckily for her, the lady has asthma, she's diabetic, which means she has diabetes, and also she has glaucoma. Now, when the Ghana police took her to the police station and in the cell, locked up, they refused to let her see her lawyer, they refused to let her see her relative, they refused to give her bail. Now, while there, one of the Ghana policemen called a relative of the lady that she's having an episode. And so, his brother should come and then see her and then, bring her drugs. The brother got there, and then the Ghana police again refused to let the relative see the brother. I won't talk that much. Listen to the brother himself as he narrates this sad story. Come back and then we'll continue from there. And we'll see that the Ghana police is not our friend as Ghanaians. For this video, come back and we'll continue from there. You don't be talking that much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and then subscribe as well.
You don't care about their welfare.
But have you seen your sister? Have you been able to see your sister?
I saw her, but I've been able to speaking to her.
But I thought they called you earlier to say she's not feeling well.
Just this morning, I received a call, and the person mentioned his name as Inspector Ken, and that he was speaking from the National Police Headquarters. He told me that my sister wasn't fine, and so we should come to check up on her as a family. I got to the National Police Headquarters gate, and I was denied access to her.
Why?
I called the number for several times. The number is here. I checked through mobile money. The name came Kennedy Gengbe or something. We called for several times. There was this policewoman at the gate. The name was Japan. I spoke to her. I told her that, look, I just received a call from this number that my sister, who is diabetic and asthmatic and is battling glaucoma, is here. I am told she is not fine. We want to check up on her. The woman took the number. She also called for several times, but that number didn't answer until I heard that they were being brought to court. I went to the Kaneshi police station, and the station officer told me that specific instructions had been given that they should not be granted access to any family member, not even a lawyer. I made them aware that my sister is diabetic. I made them aware that she is asthmatic. I told them that she has glaucoma. And so she would need her drugs. They said no.
Was she the one you said was just doing TikTok live and was picked up by the police?
And at the time she was arrested, she was live on TikTok. So she was just streaming the proceedings of the protest on her social media handle. And then she is being treated as if she was some sort of criminal or someone who committed any heinous crime in this country. I am myself a journalist. I have covered several reports on Galamsey. Let me say that prior to the launch of the media coalition against Galamsey, we were holding meetings at the Coconut Group Hotel 2 weeks on every Wednesday with Mr. Kenneth Ashigbi. At the time, Mustafa Hamid was the information minister. He was always present at our meetings. In fact, on the actual day when we launched the media coalition against Galamsey, they used some of my pictures and videos that I had taken from Chebi, from Dunkaunofin and other areas. We are all aware. Recently I was at UCC when the chemistry department mentioned that they are finding heavy metals in our food and our water bodies, isn't President Akufo-Addo saying the police service, don't they consume the same food we buy from the market? Why? What on earth would you treat someone, a mere protester, as if she were a hardened criminal? Why?
So from the time she has been arrested till now, you have no access, you've no contact, no form of communication.
Apart from we seeing her behind bars at Kaneshi, we were not allowed to speak to her.
Does she have her drugs on for her asthmatic, diabetes,
or not? How would I get to know? Because they've not allowed us to speak to her. How would I know? So when the police arrest someone, they don't allow anybody to have access to the person.
But the police officer that called you said she wasn't feeling well, or what?
Yes, that was what he told me this afternoon, and I am very surprised. But see, as a family, we have nothing to say. If our sister dies today, we have sacrificed her for the betterment of all of us. At least sometimes it should take some committed members of the country to fight against illegality and to fight for the entire liberation of us all. Galamsey will kill us and continue to consume all of us if we want.
Wait, so he's also part of?
Yes, my brother, my two brothers, and one have a wife, a monk, and the wife is pregnant 4 months.
Wow. So when was he arrested?
3 days, but we only got to know today because they didn't allow them to tell anybody. And they were in the car, and the car has been taken to. We don't know where the car is. We don't know where the car is. It's too cruel. This is too cruel. It cannot happen. This Ghana. We are one people. It cannot happen. You can't treat people like animals. It's not good. You can't treat people like animals. If nobody talks, God will talk. If nobody answers, God will answer for this.
So your brother has a cesarean section?
Yes, and one with the wife, and the wife is pregnant. And they are all inside. They just took their camera from their car. They stood outside to snap, and then you took all of them there. And it cannot be. It cannot be. They are not part. Look at their dresses. You should see from their dresses that these people are not part. You should differentiate it. You should know how to calculate it. If nobody is talking, God in heaven will answer in Ghana.
Yes, this is a very sad story. And to think that the Ghana police, the courts, have allowed the Ghana police to, misbehave. Because how can you tell me that someone that has glaucoma, has asthma, and is diabetic, and is refused, he's been refused having access to her lawyer, her relative, and her drugs. Now, if something happens to her and she dies, what will the Ghana police say? And of late, or over the years, we've known the Ghana police to be liars. If something happens, they tell half-truths. Now, like, this is not a serious country. Under a human rights lawyer, Akufo-Addo, whom we're told that he is a human rights lawyer, little did we know that, or little have we known that this man is a confidence trickster. In a serious country, the Attorney General would be sacked because he is not behaving as someone who is the Attorney General and also the Minister for Justice. He is behaving as a party full soldier because he's the one prosecuting these 50+ peaceful protesters who went to demand that Galamsey should be stopped now because his government, the Attorney General's government, and the President have refused to do the work which they're supposed to do. Nah, bro, this country is not a serious country. Also, the IGP Dampare should also resign or be sacked. But come on, his boss who appointed him, who promised Ghanaians that he would put his presidency on the line, has even failed. Not little did we know that he has rather put our lives on the line. In case you don't know, Galamsey is very dangerous. And a few weeks ago, the Ghana Water Company came to put a statement that they cannot produce enough water. Out of all the water they collect to purify, to share to Ghanaians, they are only able to purify 40%, which means that very soon we are going to start importing water. And the president does not care. I won't talk that much. What I would urge you to do is that like this video, comment, share, and then subscribe us. Yes, let's get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, because I'm here to speak for you and for the youth, as a youth myself. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and then let the world know of the wickedness of this government led by the President Akufo-Addo, the wickedness of the IGP himself, and the wickedness of the Attorney General, who is supposed to serve as the Minister for Justice, but he's acting as a party fool soldier. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and then let the world know of these criminals we have in office. Again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and then subscribe as well.